dreaming of a white Christmas. Yeah, that'll be gone in a few hours. Talkings with Kev. Let's talk about mental health at Christmas. Christmas puts extra pressure on us, particularly if you're feeling lonely, low, suffering from an illness, bereavement, you've had bad experiences at Christmas, or if you want to celebrate Christmas with someone who's struggling. Of course, this year there's a lot of anxiety about. People are worried about the relaxing of the rules, people out there celebrating while there's a pandemic around. It may be that there are people who are not around for other reasons, such as an estrangement, bereavement, could be because of breakups, isolation, loneliness, health issues. I've popped advice about all these things in the description below. You or someone you know may be suffering from abuse or trauma, which is particularly relevant during the COVID-19 pandemic. Again, links below. Substance abuse, alcohol problems, eating problems. Again, links below for advice and help on all these things. Support services you use or someone you know uses may be closed over Christmas. Food banks, for example, childcare, or perhaps the cost of Christmas has pushed you into a bad situation. Again, for all these things, links below. It may be a worry about how you're going to get medication, if there's an emergency, information on local pharmacies, walk-in centres, etc. So I'm always a bit wary on tips, but these are tips that have been given by others, such as Mental Health Foundation, Mind, etc. Be gentle, generous and patient with yourself. Know that it's okay to prioritise what's best for you, as well as others. Talk to someone else, have a confidant, plan what you need and when you're going to get it. Yeah, plan ahead, particularly if you struggle and you're going to be somewhere that's unfamiliar to you. Plan ahead. If there's something that you are dreading, ask yourself, do you really need to do it? Plan time for things that you enjoy. Also, plan for some things to do after Christmas, after the festivities, so you don't get that crash. Decide what your boundaries are and set them. Don't be afraid to say no to some things. For some people this can be difficult, so there are some tips from Mind, I believe, below. Side by Side, an online service, is a great place to connect with people. Again, below. You may be in a really good place yourself, but what about supporting others? Some don'ts. Don't make assumptions. Don't ask intrusive questions. Don't pursue asking questions that are clearly making the person uncomfortable. Don't just decide that all they need is cheering up and that's what you're going to do. Might be counterproductive. Very importantly, don't take anything personally. Understand that you can still support them without understanding everything about them and how they feel, or even understanding or knowing anything. Some do's. Understand that they may not actually wish to enjoy Christmas particularly. Let them know you understand that Christmas can be a difficult time. Tell them that you are there. Listen. Accept that the way they feel is the way they feel. Don't try to debate it or contradict it. Certainly don't give them what you think is evidence of where they might be thinking wrongly. Instead, just ask how you can help. Don't try to guess. Be there for them, beside them, rather than try to lead them somewhere or take control of the situation. Very importantly, look after yourself too. More tips below. Also, of course, some people will be spending Christmas alone, not necessarily by choice. Perhaps see if you can help in some way. If you find you are going to be alone this year, get your space nice for you. Remember, there's an advantage to this, that there's only you need to please. Get your favourite food, drink, plan things in that you enjoy. You still can connect with other people online, Facebook, Zoom. You can even do things like watch a film, for example, with someone and be messing each other about it as you go. Sarah Millican hosts a quite popular chat on Christmas Day on Twitter. Below. Finally, remember, You don't have to do Christmas. It's sometimes easy to forget it's not actually compulsory. Some people have already decided they feel so overwhelmed by the whole thing this year that they're just going to skip it. Why not? It's also not compulsory how you do it. Just do it in a completely different way. Merry Christmas, everyone.